The Hermit. I love this for you. The Hermit is like kind of isolating yourself a bit, reevaluating your life. The Hermit can also represent like soul searching, spending time more alone, kind of focused energy, getting new insight about a situation. We also have the Dawn of Rings. This is exploring other opportunities, but it's definitely feeling like there was a point in a connection or in a situation where you just did not feel happy in. Okay, just not feeling happy. And it looks like to me that you are going more into the hermit mode to kind of take a step back, right? To get a new perspective. So there's a lot of healing involved. When we have the Three of Cups, there may have been a lot of self-indulgence, or maybe going out and not going out anymore, not wanting to do that. What's this? But it's more of like very solitude energy, okay? Not much of a social life for some of you guys. I am using a new deck. It's the same deck, but it's a different color. All right, we have the Nine of Swords coming in with the Seven of Cups. What's coming towards you is the Seven of Cups. The challenge is the Five of Wands, and then we do have the Temperance. Someone views you as like moving in a new direction. Are you just moving in a whole new direction? Okay. Like more calmer waters. We do have the Ten of Wands, High Priestess, Page of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. Very interesting. Very interesting to see this. You and the Nine of Swords, I feel like you're listening to your intuition as you are gaining more information and insight about investing. Because the Seven of Pentacles is like, where do I need to invest my energy in, right? So this is more of like a pause, also a self-reflection on investing on things that matter. So I feel like you're using your intuition here greatly right now. Because the Nine of Swords is feeling like cloudy judgment, or there's a sense of losing sleep, or feeling like something was consuming your mind. The World, yeah, because there was some type of unfinished business. I feel like either you were trying to have some unfinished business with somebody, but then the Seven of Wands is showing you had to defend yourself more than anything. So the World is here as basically finding your own closure by going in with the Hermit. The Page of Swords, someone here is thirsty for more information. It looks like this energy is a page. You may have went silent on somebody here, but they're coming up as a page, so very little action. But they are kind of wanting information. But I feel like you're no longer investing in someone here. And with the Four of Swords energy, it feels like somebody here is like feeling restless and exhausted, and things are very stagnant. There has been either a separation within a connection, not seeing eye to eye, where things felt very stuck, where there was either a lot of fighting or disagreements, or somebody avoiding a lot of things here. But it caused a very big separation with the Four of Wands. This can be like conflict within the home, feeling like lack of support, a lot of instability. And the Six of Swords can be feeling stuck and trapped in the past, running away from their problems and trouble. If this isn't you, then the challenge is definitely this person, because I feel it's like you're already closing out a chapter. You're already learning the lesson. You're already kind of here at the World where you're finding your own closure, and you're in the hermit mode. So you withdrawed completely. What is the Temperance? Yeah, there was either a divine intervention here in the past to bring peace and balance back into your life. So something here was not aligned with your past. And I feel like a lot of people had tower moments for sure, because I started seeing towers a lot in the month of September and October. But the tower does represent, like, if something is not meant for your highest good, there's going to be a divine intervention, and that will be destroyed. And it's going to be a very uncomfortable situation and very like unfamiliar and very cloudy. But when the smoke clears, it's here to bring the truth. It's for you. You're going to see something as it's, oh, this wasn't trying to hurt me. It was helping me. Because there was something the divine had to interfere with, because there was a decision that you weren't making or you probably weren't seeing. And the divine really needed to protect you from this because it was only bringing you either down and it was not for your highest good. Okay? So you're very divinely protected. Yep. And it looks like this person either got caught cheating, lying, however, but there's like this Nine of Cups. There's this desire here to, I don't know what this person's doing, but they have the Nine of Cups, so they're like going after their desires, but they also desire you here, Taurus. But this is a very, very sneaky energy. Someone who causes a lot of distractions and makes poor choices. But they seem very, very confused because they're so unsatisfied because there's something that you are now doing to where they feel that now they're starting to desire and hope for. So I don't know if you just completely removed your energy or what, but there is the Seven of Swords. Someone who has really bad intentions and they are confused. They're feeling a very big setback. They're stuck in their emotions here. And then we do have the Three of Coins. Three of Coins in the reverse can be this person lacks teamwork. They're a poor communicator. They don't want to listen. Everything is about them. It's a misalignment. This is an ego-based energy. They don't want to, their actions is not willing to work with you, but they rather just stay stuck in entrapped. They just want to, they're just fighting with their emotions. That's all they're doing. They're not making any moves, it doesn't look like, but they're like planning some type of scheme. This is like strategic. What's this King of Swords coming in? We have the Ace of Swords. You are getting the clarity you need to move forward, my friend. Okay, you are getting the clarity you need. There is some type of either communication or clarity that is coming into the reading with more of the King of Swords energy. So it's like this Swords energy is coming in and it's more of thinking more with your mind than your heart. So head over heart. Like your heart's turned off and you're thinking logical now. And there's something that where you feel clarity to move forward. Like this gives you the, is it the aha moment, right? And it's here to bring you back on this like kind of this more calmer road onto success. So for me, I'm seeing this for the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is not to be played with. They're highly intelligent. But when they're not clear-minded, they can be very not level-headed and, you know, want to control things and, you know, they're fixed on certain things. And now you're here at the King of Swords where you're clear, you're rational, you're clear, you're making decisions from your truth. You're letting go of control. This brings in more balanced energy. And the Knight of Coins is more stability coming into your life. Okay? And we have the Death card that came in sideways with the Eight of Cups. So it looks like something's ending. You're letting go of a very big burden. Something here felt super heavy, like you were taking on everything on your own. You're no longer resisting change anymore. You're no longer resisting the universe. Yes, it is going to feel very hard to go into this new transition where there's change and despair because you're leaving something behind. But you're doing it to find peace, and you're here to accept it. So this is for you to let go, so you can go and have faith to go towards a new beginning. This is a rebirth that's happening, and it's not easy, but it does look like you are walking away because things have been revealed to you, and things are changing in your favor. So things are shifting. You by releasing these burdens, the divine is shifting you right back. So you are being divinely guided right now from the past all the way to now. So basically, you're on track again. Okay, you're on track. This is really interesting. Like something had to end, but it was like you getting the clarity you need to see what this was about, how this person behaves. Because the Seven of Swords, like even in their thinking, they're procrastinating. Like, even in their thinking, they're like, they feel regretful. They know the truth has been revealed. So they have to, like, something's going on with this energy. They know the truth. They know what they're doing, but they don't want to admit it. They're coming in with very stubborn energy. So for you, you had to gain your own clarity by using your intuition, by being silent, by removing yourself, and actually reevaluating everything. So you're getting like intuitive downloads from the universe, and you may be seeing signs. Fives can represent change, but you may be seeing signs are maybe having dreams, because the high priestess can be dreams too, of something here. But you are getting the clarity in the month of October about a situation that had a very big chaotic moment that was a divine intervention, okay? And it does not feel comfortable to be here, but you're back on track. Things are changing. You are being redirected, my friend, so it's really time to trust the universe and to know that you are being guided, okay? Beautiful. I love this. Let's see anything news coming in for you. I am going to grab... Oops. Stay optimistic about your love life, okay? Stay optimistic. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So there's some type of feeling of around the holidays. Spirit is saying, like, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So, like, you're going through this transformation. Enjoy the holidays, and just still be open. Still be open and excited about what's to come, okay? I know this was a big tower moment. I see it. But Spirit wants you to kind of like keep focus. I don't really want to grab too many cards on this person because I'm not feeling to do that. But I'll grab a couple of these love oracles. There is so much I want to tell you. Destiny is taking us down different paths. I feel like I ruined everything. And I abandoned people to make myself feel important, and I have sexual fantasies about you. Okay. I am going to grab the silent heart. Oops. I want a new beginning with you. I act like I don't care when deep down I really do. Telepathic bond. That's what came out there. Childhood wounding is influencing my actions. And will you give me a second chance? For a lot of you guys, you are the first person to make me feel this way. For a lot of you guys, I feel like this is, when this person is saying destiny is taking us down different paths, I feel like how they're, like the love oracles here, is that the divine is in control of this. Because there's somebody here that is very reckless with other people's energies due to their own wounding. It has really nothing to do with you. You can love and love somebody very much, care about them, but in the end, it's about them. It's about, like, their actions, their behaviors, not what they're saying. It's about their behaviors. And sometimes the tower or the divine intervention needs to come in and wake us up a bit to kind of make us, like, to show us the truth about an energy. And even though it doesn't feel good, you got to know that the light and clarity is going to be there, especially in the Hermit. Like, you're getting all the answers, my friend, all of the answers. I left you before you could leave me. I wish I had treated you better. Okay, I'll wait. I will wait for a sign from you. It feels like a little game's going on with this person. Oops. All right, whoa. You got a lot of cards here. I'm just going to read them. Keep going. Give. It's time and believe. But let me just grab one card here. Give. I love it. And keep going. Okay, same cards came out. So one of the best feelings we can experience is giving to others. When we do so, we feel lifted and our lives improve greatly because of someone else's happiness. Think of one way you can give to another today. And Spirit is saying, keep going. It may feel as though you've been on this path or journey for so long, and you may even wonder if you're making any progress towards your dreams. This message is a loving reminder for you to keep going. You're almost there. Love this for you, Taurus. What a beautiful reading, honestly. Like, a very tough situation, but this was all divinely guided. Okay, this was all like the divine intervention, like went bam, right? Took like a shock on this connection, and it feels uncomfortable. It's like, what happened? And then now it's leading you back onto a path. You got the truth is being revealed. You're walking away onto a new journey. It looks like an ending is here. You're transitioning. Things are ending here as you're releasing somebody. And it's bringing in a lot of wonderful, positive change, okay? So it's like you broke free from a cycle with the help of the divine, and the divine is here waiting for you to take you onto a path of new opportunities, change, and you just got to believe that that's what's happening. And a lot of you guys that are in hermit mode and have your the high priestess